Jumping in, knocks it to the corner. Pollock with a centering pass, didn't get through to Cunabell, and Carleton Place goes back the other way, up the near side board. Hits Freuslin, hits Small on the far side. Small cutting all the way through the front, and he crashes through Gudritis. But it's a nice poke from the goaltender to keep that one out. And, well, a pile of bodies now and some movement in the crease. Not sure what happened there. We're going to have a penalty for tripping. I believe it's going to go to the Raiders. Works around with the puck, gets it back to the point to Pailly, D to D across to Cully. Fakes a shot, gets Thompson to bite, but has to turn away as Friel's on him hard. Prudhomme gets it back to the point, Pailly puts it down, Boudreau right front, and a big save from Gudritis. On the back door was Small, and he couldn't get anything on that. Prudhomme to the front, he scores! It's the captain, Luc Prudhomme, cutting to the front and finding a lane through Gudritis, and the Canadiens strike on the power play. It's 1-0. Turns it back the other way. Here comes Luca Benoit. Cross for Smith. Back in the middle for Benoit, but he can't get the shot away. Great chance in low for the Raiders captain, but fans on the pass, and back comes the other way for Spencer Thompson. Makes a move, gets a man to drop, walks back to the point. Will walk the line, off the boards to Cunabell. Back to Spencer Thompson. D to D. Taylor with a one-timer. It deflects and they score! Good goal, says the referee, and a deflection out front on the Taylor one-timer. It's going to be Dylan Pollock in his 150th game, getting the Raiders on the board with his 12th of the season. It's tied. Place back on it. It'll be led out by Callum Hartnell, the defenseman, joining the rush. Centering pass for him, but it's out of his reach. Carleton Place now a chance back the other way for the Raiders. Coming in ahead is Jack Yates all alone, and a huge glove save from Ty Ferguson. Campbell at the far side point, tipped in by Friel. Carroll gets double teamed, but he puts the puck into the corner for Friel. Back to the point to Kingan. He'll fire and score! Owen Kingan with a rip from the point finds his way through traffic, and he's got his second of the year. It's past him. Spencer Thompson going to come back for that one. They'll switch with Williamson, put it up into the middle for Cunabell. Cunabell in with Pollock. Watched into the boards by Matthews. Now a big hit from Dylan Pollock, but that's going to be right on the numbers of Ryan Small, and that's going to be a boarding penalty against the Raiders forward. It out, but can't get it past Bauer. Poke by the Raiders is sent to center ice, and now Friel's going to whack that into the zone. And there's going to be a penalty coming. There's going to be a tripping call coming to the Canadiens, as Friel, I thought, just dove to stay on side, but he actually got tripped up. And Will Bauer is heading to the box for the Raiders' first power play of the evening. Back the other way. Benoit in the middle for Thompson. Across for Friel. Drops for Spencer Thompson. Friel in the corner. Centering, score! A perfect backdoor pass finds the captain, Luca Benoit, and the Raiders are up 3-1. Freeman, then Carroll, and Caesar were tied up. Dumped in by Spencer Thompson, but Cole Matthews gets on the puck first. Up ahead, finds a speedy Ryan Small. Small cuts all the way across the front, and a big save from Gudritis. Loses the stick in the process, but he's able to keep the puck out. They're back into the Raiders zone. Will Bauer, back up the point to Hatsa Theodosu. He'll fire a shot through, it's deflected in front, it's there somewhere, and they score! The puck is bouncing around, and I'm not sure who buried it, but the Canadiens have found themselves back within one.
And that was Henry Doucette getting a loose puck and scoring for the Carleton Place Canadiens.
Plays it back for his defense partner. It bounces to Smith, and he'll leave it for Spencer Thompson. He gets knocked down in the crease. There's a penalty coming to the Canadiens, and it'll be a slashing call. And the Raiders going back to the power play. 0 for 2 so far, but a much-needed change of pace. And draw back to the point. Here's Blasek. Down low. Barton cutting to the middle. He'll take a shot, a pad save. Doucette cycles it back to the point to Blasek. Barton, D to D. Back into the point to Hartnell, and a shot through his hip, rebound chance, and they score! Henry Doucette finds the rebound and ties the game for Carleton Place. On the power play, 6 seconds left. It's 3-3.
Actually landed, would have been why he was favoring that left knee.
Face-off won once again with the Canadiens. Doucette fires Cully fires one through, rather. That one's off a body in front. Cully now picks up his own rebound, cycles around, and he scores! Mason Cully finds his own rebound and tucks it on the wraparound. It's 4-3 Carleton Place. As the Canadiens won that draw. Here's Cunnabell. Up ahead for Williamson. He'll put it to Pollock in the middle. They'll chip it down on goal. It'll be covered up by Ferguson, and now he gets hit by Pollock, and that'll draw the ire of the Carleton Place Canadiens.
And are we going to see a penalty? I don't know.
I don't know that Ferguson actually got hit by Pollock. I think he was reacting to the snow shower more than a bit of contact. It doesn't look like there's going to be a penalty. Ferguson arguing his case with the referee, but I don't see an arm in the air.
And there's definitely not going to be an arm in the air.
Small comes away with it. Eventually will come outside the line. Here's Cunnabell for Carroll. Dumps it in, takes a check. There's an arm in the air as Boudreau got his hands up high as they're going to call him for charging as he took too many strides to get to Carroll before he hit him. And one of the rarest penalties you will ever see in the game of hockey gets called with 4:04 to go in the third period and gives the Raiders a chance to tie it. Take off the puck. Picked up there and behind the net. Second attempt is still held to the point by Spencer Thompson. Thompson walks down with it. Back up to the point. Carroll across to Williamson. He'll shoot. Glove save. Ty Ferguson. Biggest stop of the night for the 06.
They got
15 seconds to work. 4-5 Raiders now in the corner. They have to get this puck free. 8 seconds. Friel out front, shot through, rebound chance. What a save, Ty Ferguson, and the Carleton Place Canadiens have won. What a huge save for Ty Ferguson, kicking the leg up for a scorpion to deny Declan Campbell on the back door, and that saved the game for the Canadiens, and they hang on despite an onslaught at the end to take this one 4-3.